Hey everyone, welcome back to Mindscape. Ever wonder why some people seem to spark incredible breakthroughs, while others just follow the rules? It all starts with asking the right questions. In a world where answers are everywhere, just a click away, the true power lies in curiosity. From Silicon Valley innovators to world-renowned thinkers, it's the questions, not the answers, that fuel discovery. Join us as we dive into how asking better questions can change everything. 1. Questions as tools for innovation. Questions are like fuel for innovation. In today's fast-paced world, simply having answers isn't enough. Answers are everywhere. What really stands out is the ability to ask smart, meaningful questions. Think of it like this. Questions push us to think differently, break boundaries, and find fresh solutions. That's why in places like Silicon Valley, people see questions as the new answers. They're the starting points for all the coolest ideas and game-changing inventions. Take this example. Imagine a designer asking, why do most furniture pieces come in fixed sizes? That question could lead to developing modular furniture that people can customize to fit any space. This simple why opens up a new world of possibilities, turning a common idea into something totally innovative. 2. The role of curiosity-driven questions. Curiosity-driven questions are the heartbeat of creativity. They're the what-ifs and whys that keep us exploring and discovering. Unlike questions that aim for quick answers, curiosity-driven questions don't always have a direct path or a clear solution. They're more about digging deeper and finding out things that might surprise us. Asking these types of questions keeps our minds open and helps us look at everyday things in new ways. For instance, a chef might wonder, why can't we make fast food healthier without losing flavor? This curiosity could lead them to experiment with different cooking methods, eventually creating a delicious, healthy fast food option. That simple why can kickstart ideas that not only change industries, but also make people's lives better. 3. The decline of questioning in education. As kids, we're full of questions, constantly asking why, how, and what if about everything. But as we get older, especially in school, that natural curiosity starts to fade. Why? Because schools often prioritize getting the right answers over asking good questions. With so much focus on tests and grades, students can feel like there's no room for curiosity. Teachers have to stick to tight schedules, and exploring big questions can seem like a distraction. For example, a high school student might be curious and ask, why do we have to memorize all these formulas instead of learning how to apply them in real life? But there's often no time to explore that in depth, and eventually, students stop asking. This lack of questioning limits their ability to think creatively and develop problem-solving skills for the real world. 4. Embracing naive questions as adults. As adults, we tend to hold back from asking simple or naive questions because we're afraid of looking silly. But here's the thing. Those obvious questions can actually lead to big insights. Naive questions cut through assumptions and get straight to the heart of things. When we embrace them, we're more open to fresh ideas and new ways of solving problems. For example, a tech developer might ask, why do phones have to be rectangular? At first, it sounds basic, but that one question could spark an entire new design concept. Maybe even a round or wearable phone that changes the way we interact with tech. So, asking questions that feel too simple isn't something to avoid. It's a skill that can bring innovation. 5. Dumb questions as a superpower. Dumb questions are actually a secret superpower. While we're often embarrassed to ask questions that seem too simple, these so-called dumb questions can unlock answers others overlook. Dumb questions push us to rethink what we take for granted and often lead to surprising, game-changing insights. They break through assumptions and force us to look at things in new ways. For example, an entrepreneur might ask, why do we need checkout lines in stores? It sounds obvious, right? But this question could inspire ideas for cashier-less stores, like the self-checkout, or Amazon Go stores, where people just grab what they need and go. Asking dumb questions helps us go beyond the usual, opening up possibilities that can lead to innovation or even change entire industries. 6. Using journaling to explore questions. Journaling is an awesome way to dig deeper into questions and spark new ideas. When you write out your thoughts freely without overthinking, you often uncover insights you didn't know you had. It's like having a conversation with yourself. By putting questions down on paper and letting your thoughts flow, you're more likely to see connections or come up with fresh solutions. It doesn't need to be perfect, just let your ideas spill out. For example, a designer might journal with a question like, how can I make eco-friendly packaging that's still eye-catching? As they write, new ideas might pop up, like using recycled materials in creative ways or incorporating plant-based dyes. Journaling keeps you open and curious, helping you turn questions into exciting, actionable ideas. 7. The power of questions in a complex world. In today's complex world, questions are more powerful than ever. With so much info coming at us all the time, it's easy to feel overwhelmed. Asking questions helps us cut through the noise and make sense of things. Instead of just accepting what's out there, good questions push us to think critically, find better solutions, and keep up with constant changes. They help us adapt and stay curious, even when things get confusing. For example, in a fast-changing industry like tech, a leader might ask, how can we keep data safe as tech keeps evolving? This one question can lead to breakthroughs in cybersecurity, inspiring new ways to protect users. In a world that's always shifting, questions keep us on our toes and ready for what's next. Curiosity isn't just for kids. It's the key to staying sharp and innovative in a complex world. Embrace your questions, dig deeper, and don't be afraid to ask even the simplest why. If you're ready to unlock your potential with the power of questions, subscribe now and join the journey to smarter, braver thinking.